Hi everyone, this is Moreira for Intention Series. This is the day 4. We're going to be talking about fear and doubt, and also negative thoughts, self-love, and surrendering. And we'll do a practice on being vulnerable. So sometimes in life, circumstance can take over us and make us feel have fear or doubts about our higher purpose. And it's very common to have that. And I would say dark moments are dark or doubts can be a moment of self-exploration. You can really look inside for what needs attention inside you. It could be fear growing up, or afraid of the future. It creates doubts. So you have to re-examine yourself, look inside you. And I recommend journaling, that you're gonna be in touch with whatever comes out. And journaling, it's about not just thinking about what you're writing, but just get the paper and pen and write what comes to your mind. So you're going to be learning about yourself, you're going to be seeing the doubts, and you're going to release that, what is most important. Sometimes I love to read what I write and feel like scary sometimes, or oh my God, but that's who you are, and it's important to be in touch with that. So gradually you can overcome that. It's a time for introspection. You know, from your heart, most of the time we let the mind take over, but the heart knows better. You have to really examine your heart and see what is really your passion. It's really aligned with your heart, and you can answer that to yourself. Even though in doubt, you can really feel that for yourself. But it's not an easy thing to do. Sometimes it takes time to listen to your heart, because we're so disconnected from the heart. We're so disconnected from the inner life. So but I think it's the only way. Listen to your heart desire. I think it's our society, the way we live. We always look for outside. It's something that needs to be fixed, and it's not true. It's about time that we learn how to connect with this inner life. And some thoughts on that is taking time for yourself, meditating, journaling. I love that I remember my dreams, not every day, but I remember them, and I try to write as much as I can about my dreams. They're kind of another way to connect with this inner life. And it's a lot of good resources out there to help you with that, to learn how to understand your dreams. But this is a very rich inner life. It's very helpful to connect with that. Deep inside, we know if we're doing your best. But of course, you can tap into yourself and really see what is your priority in life. So it's a good way. If you really think you're not giving priority to what is important to you, make a note what you're thinking all day, or what you're doing. Because sometimes we think we're doing something and we're not really doing. We're just doing with the mind. The mind travels. but your body is somewhere else. So check with that. Make a note what you're doing all day. How much of your day you give to the passion that you have in your heart. It's priority to you, or if it's not, how you can change that. So it's steps, and small steps. Don't try to reach out too fast. Let that baby grow crawling, not really jumping, but really small steps. It's a lot of shift that needs to be done inside us to really prioritize what it is important. And yeah, make a note for yourself. Check with yourself. Where's your thoughts? What you're doing every day in your life. And you're going to see if you're really dedicating your heart for your heart purpose, right? If you really know what you want to do, you need to be patient. So things does not happen they can happen in a second, but there is time for everything. We need to let things get ripe inside, and they're gonna come out. So yeah, it sometimes takes time, and you need to be patient and keep doing what you're doing. It's a lot of perseverance, grip. You really need to work on that sometimes, and keep doing what you believe. Eventually things are going to start working with you. It's gradually. It can be fast, but most of the time it's gradually. It's a learning process. It's like, as teacher, we grow as we show up for others. And that's how we grow, and we grow in front of others. It's very painful, but that's the way it is. Yeah. It's when we grow most in life, when we learn that we cannot take care of everybody, and you cannot do much. You have to really learn to surrender to whatever happening. It's hard to say that, and it's harder to practice that, but it's a very growing place. A broken heart can make amazing things to create a life outside of that small place. Because always when we suffer the most, in those moments we can learn how to love other things that we have, and we never realize that. And it's not that you're going to replace the person or someone that you love, but it's a bigger love. It's a love for life. It's a love for, yeah, it's a love for life, bigger than anything else. And we all have that inside us. We just strengthen that when we have to overcome such a loss or anything bigger in our lives. Hi everyone, we are here for the intention sequence, and it's wonderful to be here with you. I invite you to come and sit tall and close your eyes. Bring your attention to your breath. And I want to talk with you about being vulnerable. And I want just to share my experience when I make the decision to make these videos for intention. It's putting yourself out. It's really make us feel vulnerable. And we all have these situations in life when we sometimes by choice becomes vulnerable, but it's not always by choice. So keep noticing your breath, and bring to your mind a moment in your life that you became vulnerable for any reason. Just remember that. And don't stop breathing. Just remember that. And if for any reason it's bringing a strong sensation on your body, you can place your hand on that area. But keep the flow of your breath. And start telling yourself that no matter what, a higher power is taking care of you. No matter what in life, you're going to be fine. And sometimes you need to be brave and courage, have a lot of courage to be vulnerable in situations in life. And that's who we are. We all have that inside us, the courage. We all have that in. Connect with that power inside you. Notice that you're vulnerable, but notice that you have the courage to be vulnerable. It's a huge thing. It's not easy, but it's important. We all have places in our life or inside us that are difficult, and it's really show off our humanity. Connect with that. Keep noticing your breath. And I invite you to make a deep belly breath in here. Inhalation. Bring the air all the way down your lower belly. And exhale. Take all the air out. A long exhalation. Make one more like this. Inhale all the way down your belly. And exhale, let the air go out, open your mouth. Come back to your breath, a normal breath, feeling easy. And if you feel like you would like to stay longer in here, just stay. I'm going to end the video and you're welcome to stay in that state of meditation. Namaste.